What is going on today, guys? It's Tomcat here, and today I'm bringing you guys another full build in GTA 5. Now, in this episode, we're going to be doing the GTA equivalent of the C7 Vet. Now, this is the one that has just been added with the High Life update. This is the, they say convertible, but it's really a target top. So we're going to go ahead and do a full build of this car and see what we can get out of it. Because, I mean, these cars they're not that fast straight off the start in GTA. I mean, they're quick, but they're not they're not one of the fastest cars. So we're gonna see what we can do with it, and hopefully make it a contender to some of my other cars that have been fully built recently. So let's go ahead, and I know that a lot of you guys were actually saying, why don't you upgrade the brakes? So I'm gonna just go ahead and straight off the bat just upgrade the brakes. And the armor, we can think about that later. Because this isn't a car I'm gonna really use in any kind of combat situations. This is going to be more for racing. So, wow, you got a lot of options here. Front splitter, chin spoiler, custom chin spoiler. That thing's carbon fiber. Whoa, extreme aero front bumper. Apparently I have to be level 64 for that. And I don't really like that one as much as this one either. So we're going with the custom chin spoiler. Now, for the painted rear bumper or carbon rear diffuser, I'm thinking that, whoa, that's weird. It just kind of takes it away. I personally like the carbon rear diffuser, and it kind of matches the style that I have up front, so we're going to stick with that. And for the engine, obviously, bring it all the way up to level 4. Exhaust. Now, oval exhausts, chrome tip exhausts, the big bore exhaust, and I want the titanium exhaust a lot, but I'm not level 61 yet. Wow, 52, that's my next level, and if I was 52 right now, I would definitely get the big bore exhaust, but for now, I'm going to go with the oval exhaust. Now, not going to worry about explosives. Oh, okay, those carbon panels actually look cool, and they kind of go with the theme that I have going. So basically, that just covers it up. Okay, so it covers up the front and then just adds little slits. Okay, I see. Double vented hood. Carbon hood. Oh, man, the carbon vented hood. That looks really, 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 really nice. I'm really liking how this is turning out. Really liking it. Now, and yeah, I know there's new horns, but we'll think about that later. We're not gonna need to have any of those right now. As far as the respray, let's do the wheels first. Whoa, that's cool. So it basically adds the roll cage, like, just anyway. It doesn't even matter that it's a convertible top. It just goes ahead and adds the roll cage anyway. Kind of hurts the looks a little bit, though. I think I'm going to just keep it stock without the roll cage for now. And you can put a roof on it, and it does look kind of cool, but I mean, the purpose of this was for it to be a target top, but I really like how that roof looks. I mean, I really like how that carbon roof looks. And then we could take it off in the future. You know, like, that's the beauty of this car, is that you can put the roof on and then just take it off again when you're done. It's not like you need to do anything crazy or go buy a new car. So I'm going to go ahead and stick the roof on for now. But we can still, like I said, we can go back and change that later. So, let's see what kind of skirts we can have with this thing. Absolutely, just sticking with that carbon theme all around. Alright, now, I don't have the GT wing unlocked, but we can still go through a lot of these wings. High-level spoiler is big. It's big. The mid-level spoiler is, actually, honestly, that looks a little bit too small. No. The drift wing, nah. The GT wing actually looks kind of cool. The GT wing looks more like, kind of like an ALMS car. The drift wing doesn't really fit. The tuner wing doesn't really fit either. The mid-level spoiler just kind of looks weird because it's too small, in my opinion. And the high-level spoiler, you could take it or leave it. I prefer it just with no spoiler because I feel like the lip on the back is nice anyway. Going with the street suspension. And for the transmission, obviously just full build race transmission, race turbo. And now for the fun part, the wheels. I have these particular ones in some other cars, but I don't know if they look right here. If I can, oh man, I want to look at the other side of the car because that's where the light is. Bloody hell, GTA. Come on. Let me actually see the wheels. Wow, those are deep. Those are really deep. They look good, though. They look really nice. I mean, from what I can see of them, anyway. I like those a lot, though. Yeah, those look awesome. I'm gonna go with these. And if they don't end up looking, good once I change the color, then I might switch them out. But as far as they look right now, I think they look really good. Custom tires, bulletproof tires, all the way, no doubt about it. And windows, I limo tint everything, so I don't even have to worry about that. I just limo tint everything. And I left the body color the way it was because I really liked this particular shade of orange. But I think that looks beast. I think that looks awesome. I'm going to take it for a little bit of a drive and just see how much of a noticeable difference there is. It's noticeable. I mean, aside from the turbo, the blow-off valve sound, it's definitely noticeable. The performance difference is noticeable in a straight line. I'm going to see how it does as far as going sideways goes. I'm going to see how controllable it is, I guess you could say. Okay, it's weird. It's not quite as grippy as that Viper that I did last time, so I'm going to have to practice with it a little bit, get used to it. See if I can just kind of get it out and hold it just a little bit. There we go. It's a little bit twitchier than that Viper was. The Viper you could kind of hold. This is a little twitchy. Let me just give it... Whoa, okay. Another little shot. Not bad. It wants to go a little bit further than you might want it to at times. I mean, you could still get used to it, don't get me wrong, but it does want to go a little bit further than you might think or might want it to. Okay, Range Rover. I was like, this is a decent corner. Never mind. Never mind. I'm going to hit that again, but go in the other direction. Because I feel like we could get that. I feel like we could hit that corner just fine. But I'm not used to the car yet. It spins the rear tires very easily. And there's not much of a weight either. There's not really any kind of... What the heck? Not really any kind of lag waiting for the power to come on or anything. All those bumps make that corner so difficult. Even one more try. See if I can manage to get anything resembling a drift out of this corner. See, the thing is, when you kick it out, then the bumps will throw you back the other way, and then you try and kick it out again, and then the bumps will throw you back the other way again. It's weird. I'm gonna see how it does on the highway, though. The acceleration isn't bad at all, that's for sure. See how long I can drive in this camera without crashing. Never mind. At least we saved most of the car. And thankfully we could just get right back on the highway. There's a decently clear route straight to the highway. And oh my god, the face is bent. It broke its face. It's lopsided now. It's actually quite bad. It's more precise, though, than you might think. Like, weaving in and out of traffic, it's actually really precise in the corners as well. And as far as cornering goes, I mean, drifting, yeah, you'd have to get used to it, but cornering, it works very well. It's very planted, and in fact, I'll show you guys in a second how planted this car is. Give a little bit of braking, just turn it in, and it'll go. I mean, the back end will get out just a tiny little bit, but nothing that isn't... Really? 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 I hate the GTA 5 AI sometimes. I mean, yeah, that was most likely my fault, but... Still, it seems almost like they're there at the worst time. Like the AI is there at the worst possible time. And I'm glad I upgraded the brakes, because it does make a difference. I mean, going in, you could brake a little bit later, and then just feather the throttle on the way out, and you're good to go. I definitely think that this car has a lot of potential for winning a lot of races, and I may actually do some online racing with this car. just to see how that goes. Because if you guys want me to do a series where I take these cars that I've built and then test them out in online racing, I'd definitely be up for doing that. So definitely let me know if you guys would like to see that. But let me see if I can get just a few more corners out of this car without hitting anything. Not hitting anything would be preferable. But it's got a little bit of understeer. It's weird. It's got a little bit of understeer, but then that understeer transfers into oversteer. I'll show you guys what I mean once we get to a corner that's sharp enough, at least. See, turn it in, and it's got understeer, but then the understeer comes around as oversteer. And the understeer, the oversteer doesn't always come. You have to be going at a certain speed to get the oversteer. But the thing is that slight understeer is sort of always there, but it's not terrible. You know, it's not like, you know, it's not like a front-wheel drive car or anything like that. So it's not a terrible thing that this car has, that little bit of understeer. It's actually grippier than, it's more grip than it is just like, you know, plowing straight forward. So it's actually a nice thing. And then when the back end comes around, then it's all good to go. You know, you're done with your understeer and you want to have a little bit of fun. The back end will come around and you're good to go. Let me see if I can... Yeah, if you weight transfer the car a little bit, you can get it to slide pretty much into any kind of corner. Open corners, wide corners, tight corners, pretty much anything you want to do. And that's without touching the e-brake at all. Let me see if I can do one right here. Yeah, no e-brake at all whatsoever there. So just complete weight transfer. And it's easy. It's not a hard thing to do with this car. Some of the cars in GTA are a little bit tricky to weight transfer. This one, not tricky at all. If I can just get through here without hitting anything, and I'll try it one more time. There we go. I mean, it wasn't a really successful drift, but we did manage to get the back end out by weight transferring. And that, yeah, I knew it. That was going to be into a wall. But if you guys enjoyed this build, don't forget to leave me a like. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later.